Alright. This section is pretty cool. I like this section. Alright, the first conjecture. Inscribed angle conjecture. Alright, we have an angle inscribed in a circle. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm on the right track. Alright, we have a angle inscribed in a circle. Right? Inscribed angle. So the conjecture says if we have an arc of 60 degrees, this angle up here is half of it. So the arc's 30 degrees. Easy one. Inscribed angle. Okay. We have another inscribed angle. This arc says 80 degrees, so what does that angle have to be? Angle has to be 40 degrees. Inscribed arc. Alright, next one. Inscribed angle intercepted arc conjecture. Okay. Alright, this is 60 degrees. We know this is 120 degrees. Now, if I drew another angle, now intercepting arcs, that means these two angles share the same arc. Okay? That means if this is 120 degrees, inscribed angle conjecture says this is 120 degrees, this has to be 60 degrees. Same thing with this one. If this one's 120 degrees, this one has to be 60 degrees. So, intercepting inscribed angle, how do we say that? Inscribed angles intercepting arc conjecture. So, if we have two inscribed angles that share the same arc, that means the angles are congruent. That means this is 60 degrees and this has to be 60 degrees. Alright, this next one. Angle inscribed in a semicircle. This one has to, alright, start at one point here and touch the same here. Okay? So this end point of the semicircle and the angle has to touch here, and the angle in the end point of the semicircle has to touch here. Okay? Then it can touch anywhere inside this semicircle with the angle point. However, the two endpoints have to connect. Alright? Doesn't matter. Okay, this is angle inscribed in a semicircle. Okay? All this means is that this angle is always a 90-degree angle, no matter what. As long as we have that semicircle and the endpoints are connecting here. This angle, tip of the angle, can connect anywhere inside the circle. I mean semicircle. Any questions on that one? That was a pretty simple one. The next one. Okay, so this is a cyclic quadrilateral conjecture. All this means is when you have a polygon inscribed, a four-sided polygon inscribed in a circle, that means the opposite angles are supplementary. Angle A and angle B angle A and angle B added together equal 180 degrees. That's all that is. Alright, this one's called a parallel lines intercepted arc conjecture. Okay? We have two parallel lines. That means the arcs in between these two parallel lines are congruent. That means they equal. Okay? Not these ones, because as you can see, these parallel lines can go anywhere. And the distance between the parallel lines never change. That's why these are congruent. Common sense on this one too. All right, one of our conjectures. An angle inscribed in a semicircle touches both endpoints. This is 60 degrees, so that has to be 90. So what does that have to be? Has to be 30 degrees. Okay. Our cyclic conjecture. These have to add up. They're opposite sides of it, so they have to equal 180 degrees, right? So, if this is 95, (180 minus 95), 85 degrees. Has to equal. Cyclic quadrilateral conjecture. Four-sided figure. Okay? Now also, what's C? Okay? Don't let this being a cyclic confuse you. It's still a what? Inscribed angle. Right? Still an inscribed angle. If you took this piece away, right here to here would have to equal what? We have to double this to make this, right? Because half this arc is this angle, so that means this arc right here would equal 2 times 95, right? That's 10, carry the 1, 18, 19. So that equals 190 degrees. Okay, so from here to here has to equal 190 degrees. Okay, from here to here, this piece right here, we already got 120, right? So all we do is take that 190 minus this section, will make 70 degrees. So this arc has to be 70 degrees. All right, I'll throw one more in there. That's a kite. Pretty bad kite, but still a kite. All right, I want that section, okay? All right, I need this section right here. This is a kite, that means these are congruent, right? That means that's 136 degrees, right? Okay, 136 plus 136 is? Carry the 1. I think I'm too big on that. I'm supposed to carry the 1. Oh, and that makes that 7. Thanks, Ruben.
Yep.
So this adds up to 272. Right? So what does this section have to equal? $360 minus 272. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 88 degrees, right? So 88 degrees. And this is a kite, so that cuts that in half. So 88 cut in half is what? 44 degrees. So that arc is 44 degrees. So with this this whole piece here equaled 88, what would that piece right here equal? Inscribed angle, conjecture, cut it in half. So this would equal 44 degrees too. Alrighty.